Hey everybody, it's Laurie and Mark from Gable's on the Go.
Hi guys. Hey, today we got something kind of cool for you. You know, we get a lot of phone calls all the time, people asking us, how much do we have to spend to get on the water down in the Florida Keys? Same question a lot of times I get is, we'd like to own a place in the Keys. We'd like to rent it out when we're not there. And there's a lot of things that play into that. So Laurie and I did a little research, and actually we got lucky today because my partner agent with Coco Plum Real Estate, he had a nice little duplex here in Marathon for rent, not for rent, for sale. But anyway, he gave us the opportunity to come film the place, and we're going to try to show you today one of the least expensive single-family homes that we could find on the market. I did a search before we left today, and I put in my search parameters under a certain dollar amount. And I'm not going to give up the price just yet because you got to watch the video
to find out.
But under a certain dollar amount, what is the least expensive we could find on the water down here? And actually, under my dollar amount, I only got 6 listings from Key Largo all the way down to Key West.
Single-family homes.
Single-family homes. That doesn't count condos and townhouses. And you had to be on the water, so your boat's right out your back door. And there were, what did I say, 6 or 7? There were six listings that came up, not counting townhomes and condominiums. No mobile homes included, single-family homes only. And this is one of them. And I wanted to share it with you. It was not the least expensive, but it didn't miss by much.
Yeah,
so this should be a good example to everybody of about as inexpensive as you can get on the water down here in the Florida Keys. And especially the one big key to this house that makes it so special is it is in the rental zone. Well, you can rent your single family homes down here, but it's in the 7-night minimum rental zone, which is Marathon and Key Colony Beach, which is really nice because you can rent your places all the way down to a minimum of a week at a time. So anyway, come along with us. Let's go inside, check the place out, tell you all about it.
Let's go.
So guys, this house is a half duplex. So you can see over there's the other side. My truck here is parked in front, but look at all the parking this place has. And here's one thing that not a lot of people take in consideration down here in the Keys. Space is at a premium. And if you look, you've actually got a spot right there. Sorry guys, I'm out by the road, but you've got a spot right there to park your trailer. So if you have a boat, and even if you have your boat on the lift in the back of the house, you've got a place to park your trailer here. And that really is a good feature down here, especially if you're going to rent your house out in the Keys for a vacation rental. Place to keep your boat. Trailer is imperative.
It is very important.
Your renters will thank you. All right,
yes.
Let's go take a look inside.
All right.
Hey guys, by the way, quick note of interest. If you want more information about this house, the listing, our brokerage, Coco Plum, that we work with, any of our contact information, be sure to see the description below the video. I'll have all the information there for you, and you should be able to see how to get in touch with Laurie and I, the listing agent here, if you need to talk with them. You need to call us. We can work together and represent you on the house. But if you need any of that information, it's in the description below the video. If you can't access that and you're watching TV, just go to your computer and look up Gable's on the Go. I put everything in the descriptions below the videos, and you can see it there.
So this half duplex is 950 square feet. It's a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, as we said before, on a canal.
Yep.
So that's great.
Right on the water. You can see the boat through the window out there.
Exactly. And we did notice outside it has a metal roof, which is a good thing down here in the Keys. For your wind mitigation.
That's right.
It has jalousie windows, which are kind of old school, but these are in actually look in really good shape. And they are nice to let in the breeze without having the rain blowing in so much on you.
Yeah, they are, and you can put your you can put storm shutters outside. Still get your wind mitigation if you got the storm shutters outside. So with your metal roof, if you have impact windows and doors and you put your storm shutters, you still can get your insurance discounts on that. Of course, you want to check with your real estate agent. I mean, not your real estate agent.
Your insurance agent. Don't
ask a real estate agent insurance questions.
We can give you roundabout answers, but not exact.
Yeah, check with the insurance agents. They'll tell you.
Professional for that.
This is a pretty little sitting area down here.
Yeah, has a nice sized living room and sitting area for, well, dining room, sitting area. You have a little desk office on that side.
The living space up here, the living room. You can kind of get an idea of the size of things here. Okay. Let's see the kitchen.
Let's see the kitchen.
I'm going to cut around the outside. You know, I like that they put this additional space down here. That step down out here, this additional space, probably opened that up at one time way back when.
Probably.
But it opens up the kitchen a lot, because otherwise, you know, your kitchen would be a little small if it was behind that wall right there.
Yes.
So I think they did a really good job opening that up.
And they have nice tile floors, which make it easy to clean down here with all the sand that you have.
Absolutely.
But it's better than red dirt like we have in Georgia. So it's a lot cleaner, I'll say that.
No doubt.
And they have really cute tiles. Zoom in on the seahorse.
All right.
Look at that tile. That just makes me happy. And the little clownfish.
Yeah.
Cute, cute.
I like it.
A basic, simple kitchen. Doesn't have a pantry, but they've used a cabinet here instead, which works great. You could even get a tall cabinet.
Yeah, you could get a stand-in pantry right there. No problem.
You could. I like down here, there is a washer dryer inside your house, which is very fortunate because we don't have that.
Well, and I'll tell you something, everybody watching. Now it has a lot to do with your price point, but a lot of these houses built back in the 60s and the 70s. I think this house was what, early 70s, mid 70s? 75, 76, somewhere in there. It is very common that your washer and dryer will be outside somewhere, or even in a like a little shed or pantry or something off of a garage or something like that. So it's kind of nice to have your washer and dryer inside on this style of home.
It is, and I'll say this, we've had our washer and dryer outside for 6 months now where we're living, and it's not a big deal. I mean, it doesn't rain that often, and when it rains, you just don't do laundry, and that's fine.
Yeah, when it does rain, it's rare that it rains days on end here. It's like 10 minutes raining like a monsoon, and then it's out of here and the sunshine comes back out.
Exactly, exactly. So not a big deal, but it is kind of nice to have it inside.
Yeah.
And when you come in from the boat with all your wet stuff, you could stand right here, throw everything in the wash, and be done with it.
Houses with a pool, stuff like that. It's nice just to come in right in. We'll go out back in just a second, guys. Let's go ahead and finish up the house real quick and take a look at that.
So I'm not sure which one is the guest and the master. So they're very similar. I don't know if
so we got 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, right?
2 bedrooms. But
here's the bathroom right here. Let me just give them a shot in here.
Yeah.
Real quick. Quick look around in the bathroom.
Decent sized bathroom.
Yeah. Nice tiled tub, shower combo in there. Okay, in that room.
And we could call this the master because it is next to the bathroom. But you've got plenty of space in here for this size bed or a king size bed if you wanted. Plenty of room for a dresser, chest, and have your closet over there. Yeah. So I like that. And I like that they've got these awning style shutters on.
Bahama shutters.
Bahama shutters.
Yeah.
Are they still Bahama if they don't have the slats going this way?
I do not know.
Okay.
But I'm calling them Bahama shutters.
Okay. Because it kind of blocks, the view from the road, but it still lets some daylight in.
Yeah, and those things are actually, I always thought they were kind of floppy, tinny, just nothing. Those things are strong.
We had some on the house we rented, and you had to put them down one day, and you said they're heavy.
Yeah, they are. They're a lot sturdier than I thought they'd be. Designed for hurricanes, so there you go.
Linen closet.
Yep.
Storage, important. And second bedroom.
Yep.
Nice light and airy. And I might consider this my master just because it has a window here. And I know, well, you'd have to put your blinds closed because you could see the neighbors and they could see you,
Yeah.
but you could still have some more daylight in here from an extra window.
Yeah, yeah. Give you guys a look around in here. It's got your closet over there behind the mirrored doors. So the place has a nice open and airy feel for, you know, a relatively still small place down here in the Keys, but not bad at all. All right, let's go look at what everybody needs to know down here in the Keys, the water and the outside.
Yes, the porch.
Hey, by the way, guys, if you watch our videos on a regular basis, so Laurie and I are trying something new today. We bought ourselves some lavalier microphones. We don't know if this is going to be better, worse, or indifferent.
We're trying them
But
out,
she's
though.
got a mic on, I've got a mic on, and hopefully our sound quality will come out maybe better.
Maybe.
I hope.
Let's hope so.
So here is our...
So I'm loving the screened-in porch. We are fixing to do this to our house. And I
Yeah.
know everybody wants to see our house. It's coming. It's just taking like a month to actually even get it painted on the outside.
Yeah,
so
it has taken some
please be
time
patient.
for sure.
But a screened-in porch is a lifesaver out here
Yeah.
next to the water because the evening the bugs can get a little pesky and it's nice to have a place to come that's screened in.
It definitely is. The sand gnats, we call them no-see-ums down here. And the mosquitoes eat me alive. They don't bother Laurie so much.
They don't like me so good.
I'm like
not
a
as
magnet.
sweet. A little storage room out here. And a very important feature of the storage room is the bait freezer. You need somewhere to put your bait
Gotta have it.
that's not in your house. 'Cause
Gotta
that
have
stuff
it.
is nasty. It's stinky.
Yeah. So just a little space to keep your stuff, your tools,
Yeah.
everything. That's handy. All right. Right on the canal. Got a boat
the back.
lift already put in.
Do you
Yeah.
think there's room for a pool here?
You know,
If you come 10 foot off the
possibly.
water?
It would be a teeny tiny one.
Yeah, be a baby pool. How about
But
a
you
jacuzzi?
might could fit a pool in back here. You got to be 10 feet from the edge of the seawall out here. And of course you do want to always check with the county to make sure your setbacks are right for that kind of thing. So call a pool guy. There's my real estate agent disclaimer. Based on what I know.
Exactly. And I'll say they've done this really nicely with this duplex. The barrier between the two sides,
Yeah.
you can't even see your neighbor that's connected to you
Yeah,
because they've fixed this up so nicely.
I'm glad you brought that up, honey, because, you know, I was just thinking when we came back here, you know, duplexes, I don't know for sure how I feel about that personally with living directly next door to somebody, but, you know, now that we've been in the Keys as long as we have, I think I'm warming up to that idea, especially when they're like this and you've got so much privacy between the two places. Heck, that wouldn't be much different than us just living next door to somebody, because the houses down here, look around, they're just not very far apart.
Right.
I mean, you're only looking at a little space between all these houses down the canal, and I mean, you got these big, beautiful homes down through here, but, you know, space is at a premium down here. So if you can save some money, get in a half duplex like this and have nice, you know, seclusion like that next door, shoot.
That'd be fine.
I don't know that it'd bother me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And it certainly doesn't seem to bother the vacation renters because they flock to these half duplexes.
They like it. They're
Yeah.
fine with it.
Yeah.
And they have a boat lift.
Yep.
I think this one is a 10,000 pound boat lift.
10,000 pounds. Okay.
So that's really, really handy. Keeps that boat clean underneath. You're not scrubbing it and bottom
Yeah.
painting and all that stuff all the time.
Yeah. And by the way, guys, I ask a boat lift guy, and I've asked a couple of people who have put them in as well. I get the question all the time, what do these boat lifts like this cost to put in? And the number I'm hearing roughly, and obviously you're going to have to get a quote on this kind of thing because I'm sure there's a lot of things that could make that change. But I've heard that about 1,000 pounds, about $1,000 per 1,000 pounds is about the average. So if that's a 10,000 pound lift, that lift installed probably is going to be somewhere around 10 grand installed, you know. So it gives you at least a roundabout figure you can work with if you're thinking about buying a place and having your lift installed. They've even got an underwater fish light right there. I see it. It's plugged in right there. I wish it was nighttime. We'd probably had some cool fish out
they did say
here.
they had, you could see all the fish come up at night around the light.
Yeah.
And they have a fish cleaning table.
Yep.
A handy spot right there.
All set up for
your
that.
boat. Cleaning all those mahi you went trolling for today.
Yep.
So they do have extra storage over here in the shed. And I tell you what I might even do, if I own this, I might add some extra foliage along this side just to give you some privacy, unless like your next door neighbors or your best friends, which kind of happens a lot down here.
Yeah.
You meet people that are like-minded and all of a sudden you've got all these friends you never would have had before.
Yeah, but I agree. You could put some foliage like that's on this side over here, you know, kind of like that. You could do over here on that side and, you know, pretty much be totally secluded except for your neighbors across the canal.
Yeah, which actually have very nice looking houses.
Yeah, really, really nice.
They're
back
really
here. I like this canal.
Well kept.
It's a good, clean canal.
Clean.
It looks nice. Very nice.
And I think you're about 5 minutes to the Gulf of Mexico from here.
Yeah, you can leave right out of here. You come out on the Gulf side and you can, gosh, I don't know that it'd even be, probably not even 5 minutes out there, you know. At idle out of here, yeah, okay, maybe 5 minutes, you might be right.
Yeah. And then maybe about 10 around Vaca Cut to the Atlantic side.
Yeah, you could shoot through Vaca Cut and be on the Atlantic side in no time. I'll show you a shot of this out here where the trailer is stored and everything. So that's going back out the front right there. So I like this, plenty of parking here at this place.
And I bet with this little fence, you could keep your smaller dogs in here anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe big dogs would jump over, but if you had some small dogs, it'd be perfect
Yeah,
for
and
that.
it goes all the way around, right? It's got fencing all the way.
Yeah, it's got fencing all the way around.
Yep, all the way to the seawall on that side, all the way over there. Closes off right there, so yep. That would work for some little puppers.
Yeah.
So just a couple things, guys, we wanted to add to our video, give you some numbers. We do actually have the current insurance quotes for the current owners on this house. That may vary depending on your use of the house and various things, but right now it is a little over
$8,000.
A little over $8,000 for all of your insurances. That's your flood, your wind, your hazard that are required down here if you have a mortgage. Now you can choose not to do that if you pay cash for the house, but if the bank's going to be involved, most of the time you're going to have to, you know, pay those insurances because the bank's going to want to cover their assets, their liabilities.
Yeah, and you might be able to improve the wind insurance rates with impact resistance windows.
Yeah,
that's an option.
Now the big reveal: what does this house cost? What's it on the market for right now?
What is it on the market for? Do you want me to tell? It is only $675,000.
$675,000, guys. So, you know, just so you know, to quantify that, like I said earlier in the video, I mean, that was one of the lower priced houses on the market, single family, in the Florida Keys at this time. Everything else was mobile homes. There were some condominiums less than this, and there were a couple of other houses. If you want to find those couple of other houses, call Laurie and I, and we'll take a look around and see what we can find you if this one's a little bit more than your price range. But as a general rule of thumb, you know, to get anything on the water in the Florida Keys at the time of the filming of this video, and guys, if you're seeing this video 2 years from now, obviously things are going to change, because I know we were sitting here a year and a half ago talking about prices down here in the Keys with people, and you look back at those old videos and I just shake my head and I said, gosh, I remember the days when you could spend $500,000 in the Florida Keys and get something that, and you don't have to think back that far. Because it was only like a year and a half ago. So 2 or 3 years ago, a lot of things have changed. But at the filming of this video, guys, this would be an example of one of the lower priced houses on the water in the Keys, for sure.
But if you wanted to buy this and just come and vacation here and use it as a rental when you're not here, that's a perfectly possible.
Yeah, you can do that. This house is in Marathon, Florida, and the city of Marathon inside its boundaries are zoned for 7-night vacation rentals. If you get outside the Marathon area and most other areas of the Keys, you jump up to a 28-night minimum. So that's something to take in consideration, because all of your families that want to get away and their vacation is only for a week. If you're outside the Marathon or the Key Colony Beach area, you're looking at, as an owner, you're looking at having to rent your place for a minimum of 28 nights. So, there's just a lot of people that can't do that. And so you really maximize your rental potential with staying in the areas where you can short-term rent like that a week. If you're in some of the condos, some of the other areas actually have the ability to rent all the way down to 1 night. If you'd like more information on that type of thing, make sure you give us a call, and we can help you kind of navigate that, because that can be very, very confusing down here for sure.
It can be. There are a lot of ins and outs to it, a lot of details, things that you don't find anywhere else in the country.
Yep.
Really. I mean, coastal areas, of course.
Yeah, and I would say this house, and this is just an educated guess, guys. This is not, don't write these numbers down. This is just based on what I see day to day down. If I was going to put a number on this house for an annual rental, I would probably say somewhere between $35,000 and $45,000 per year gross rental on this. And, I could be off, but just based on what I know, I would think a place like this would probably do somewhere between $35,000 and $45,000 a year in total rentals. So, and another good thing about the brokerage that we work with, Coco Plum Real Estate, is that we have a whole separate rental management division of our company. And so we're kind of a one-stop shop for buying a place like this, closing on it, getting under contract, and then turning around and having a rental management company that you can talk to about guiding you through that process and putting it into a rental management program. So, So anyway, hopefully we answered a bunch of questions for everybody.
Yeah, and we hope you enjoyed the little tour.
Yep.
And we'll be looking forward to doing some more soon, hopefully.
Yeah, Laurie and I are going to try our best to do some more real estate related videos, because it seems like on our channel that's the main thing everybody wants to see. Yeah. Show us the house and tell us how much it costs to live down there. Exactly. Hey guys, feel free to call Laurie and I anytime. We cannot book rentals. We can assist you with answering your questions about renting down here in the Florida Keys, but in terms of actually booking a rental in the Keys, if you're interested in coming on vacation down here, we can't book a rental or do anything like that. I can tell you where to eat and who to take out as a charter fishing guide, and what to do, what to see, and what areas are that I like, and that kind of thing. But at the end of the day, you'll have to get with the rental management side of things to actually book a rental down here in the Florida Keys, at least through our company.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Well, anyway, guys, thanks a lot for joining us on this video. We hope it was helpful to you, and make sure to catch us next time
on Gables on the Go.
Gables on the Go.
See you later.
Bye, guys.